I gotta turn my mic on. God damn. No, we pop. Okay, let me bring that shit back. Black Pop is the General Sarasu Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Y'all know what it is, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti, DVDs, t-shirts, hoodies. We got African jewelry, Kemetic jewelry. We got something fly for all you kings and queens out there. So most definitely get your ass on over there to KingSeti.com. To the family out there for them exclusive. I said exclusive. Shit you just ain't gonna see on YouTube. You won't see it on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's too hard body for you niggas on YouTube. So you need to get on over there to my Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive General Sarasu Seti live streams. You know, off the motherfucking chain. Seti Live is lit. You understand what I'm saying? Become a patron today. All my links is down in the video description. Get on over there and check me out. And for the treasure chest of all treasure chests, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. God damn it, we got almost 700 videos on the site. All General Sarasu Seti classic shit, behind the scenes, video, radio interviews, overseas, goddamn it, underground, you know, behind the stage, you know what I'm saying? Everything that you just can't see nowhere else, you can go to GeneralSeti.com, and it's growing every day. Every day. This is your university, Black Power University, that you must graduate from today, if you read. Okay, and make sure that you know you subscribe to both of my YouTube channels, General Seti, Sarasu Seti. Make sure you goddamn hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss General. You don't want to miss the General, I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? And like it because you all the videos, like it because you love it, nigga. You love it, so like it, get that thumbs up so they'll share my shit because you know goddamn well. They don't want none of my shit getting around here because I'm waking niggas up like goddamn fire alarms, nigga. Straight up. I'm waking niggas up like fire alarms. So you better get your ass, you know, in the place. Now, today, I got 2 power pack. I said, let me go on and bring this shit on out for the, you know what I'm saying, to elevate the consciousness of the family out there. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, sometimes we think we got to go somewhere to get something, to, you know, enlighten us. And majority of the time is right there, you understand what I'm saying, inside of us. That's exactly where it's at. Let me make sure everything is popping on the other end. Hold on, family. Make sure everything's popping. All right, that's good, right there. I just want to make sure everything's popping. I had to do a checkup. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you know, this hip hop thing, you know, which, you know, I've always known is a very, very powerful instrument in the African culture. You understand what I'm saying? That has mesmerized masses all across the goddamn globe. Mesmerized. They say, how these niggas do this? You understand what I'm saying? You don't see nobody else music get that kind of play. I'm just gonna be 100, okay? I'm just gonna be 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no La Bambas. I don't want to hear no Chinese. I don't want to hear no Japanese music. I don't want to hear that. But they motherfuckers all across, they just, you know, they got to have our music in their motherfucking ears. And you understand, coming across the screen. And it's for a reason. It's for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? Because we are the voice of the cosmos. And I'm not saying that, you know, for no motherfucker to be tripping and slipping. I want you to understand that. You understand what I'm saying? This the cosmic dance that's being performed right here on Earth. And we the ones performing it. You see? and the science, and we're not just gonna talk no spookology. Some niggas gonna come with the spookology. No, the general gonna drop pure science today on what it is. And see, this is why it's under attack even to today. You know what I'm saying? It's under the attack. Back, when the golden age, when we were spitting that consciousness to our people, many of the young cats don't, they ain't never heard of it. You understand what I'm saying? That shit got past them. You know what I'm saying? Because the street shit didn't, and even then the street music could be spit and still have some consciousness in it. Now today ain't just nothing. It's just all just madness. You understand? And that's for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? Everything is for a reason. And so we got to understand we have many tools to our advantage. You understand what I'm saying? That damn music can go across this motherfucker quicker than the internet. That goddamn black music that can go across this motherfucker, hit certain dynamics, in certain segments of the goddamn, of certain ages and across quicker than the goddamn internet. You see what I'm saying? Even though it come across the internet. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will be listening on all media, goddamn, whether it's goddamn radio, whether it's TV, whatever. If they hear that goddamn and that shit is setting fire, they're gonna goddamn download it. They're gonna play it every goddamn day, all damn day. If it's like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, I must say that when we was in, the era, the golden era, see, you niggas ain't, y'all missed that. Y'all just thinking all the popping the bottles and shit, this, that, and the third. And that's okay. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But we in the battlefield right now. You understand what I'm saying? We on the battlefield right now. And so we got to speak to our people. We can't be talking, ain't no popping no motherfucking bottle. Motherfucker out here gonna try to pop your motherfucking cap while you popping the bottle, so it's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And when it come time, where we got to speak to our people. Motherfuckers will just be coming out with songs right now, but y'all can't really touch on that type of level because you don't want to offend. You don't want to offend, maybe your Neanderthal friend, your Neanderthal lover or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so you ain't gonna come 100. You ain't gonna come 100. You gonna cut it. You gonna put some cut on that shit. You gonna put some benzo on that shit. So it ain't that raw shit that you know what I'm saying, fresh off the boat. You ain't gonna come with that Black Powers fresh off the boat. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put that cut on it, and so it's acceptable. But let's get on off into the science of, the ancient Egyptian origins of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And why I say, because when it was going in that's when it was really expanded, where it was just taking over. You know what I'm saying? It's moving now, but it's garbage shit. I'm just gonna be 100. You know what I'm saying? Music is a spiritual instrument, and it's supposed to speak to the consciousness of the people. Yeah, we have our, but when we talk about the great civilizations we come from, we make an excuse where it's today. Yeah, it's today. And that's why our asses is in the motherfucking predicament, because you can't, you think the shit that's going on have to be. It don't have to be that, today don't mean it's the acceptable, the acceptable role of, how we should be living and shit. This, that, and the third. So a lot of motherfuckers say, that was back then. No, motherfucker, it's right now. You know what I'm saying? It's right now. Motherfuckers gonna have to wake up out of that. Motherfuckers, you see, out here dropping, trying to live that shit, that motherfucking life. Motherfuckers don't even make it to goddamn 25, 24, 25. Niggas is dropping, thinking they being fly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so we got to get back to the divine origins of things and make that what's up. Niggas was still rocking the Jews and this, that, and the third. Niggas still riding in some fly, spitting this knowledge. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Wait as you excel in your damn family and your community is excelling. It ain't about no one motherfucker, and everybody else is in goddamn misery and shit. And that's why motherfuckers be so thirsty to do all the dumb shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they only thinking about themselves. And so let's get on into this. This is gonna be on Sarah's page, right after this 8:30. And so y'all need to get on over there, ancient Egyptian origins of electric and solar power. Want to talk to y'all today. The truth is coming back. There's no motherfucking, no longer we could be, just talking this shit. This is shit that we know we done done. And there's no excuse for us to be sitting in the belly of the beast. Let me talk about this. There's no need for us to be sitting in the belly of the beast trying to figure out the way is outside of the beast, number one. And we're not gonna understand that. We trying to figure this shit out. And we must accept reality for what it is. We must accept this beast, the Neanderthal Cro-Magnon man, for what he is. If we don't do that, we're not going no goddamn way. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you can call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. I call it recognizing the motherfucking cosmic rules to the game. And I'm going to say this before I move into this. That's why, there's always a chameleon, always copying. It take them a damn near generation to do it. You know what I'm saying? A generation and a half to do it. You know what I'm saying? But they sit back and they mimic. And then they get our own family to be their teachers. And that's the same shit that they did in ancient Egypt with that Christianity shit. Y'all don't see that. They came in and shit. And they let the Africans, because they the masters, show them how to put, a religion together. Show them how to put an institution together. Sat back and watched. And then once they got their little weak ass shit popping, then all of a sudden they became the greatest. And this, that, and the third. You understand what I'm saying? And this is something we fail all the time in doing, is giving up that information and selling it for nothing when it's for the people. It's a divine instrument, a divine blessing that been given to the people. You niggas sell it. You understand? Selling your goddamn soul just to get a goddamn crumb, selling out to people and selling a very vital instrument. This was our damn fucking internet. It was going across to where we could teach and that's another reason why they shut the message down. You understand what I'm saying? It's going all across the world. It's causing goddamn the children of our oppressors to rise up on them. Shit, now they want to rise up. You see what I'm saying? And so these things that's going on today, see, we supposed to be out here in a time like that. We supposed to be out here reaching and teaching our people. So that, and spitting, valuable information in their ear right now. Motherfuckers are back in the day, they'll be dropping songs right now. This is what you need, inspiring them. Because a lot of people are going to be, they just don't know what tomorrow might bring. And so this is a time for them great kings and queens on that mic to spit that very valuable information that can uplift a motherfucker and give him courage. You understand what I'm saying? To see his way and see her way through this, which is not happening, which should be happening. I guess it'll rise just like everything has a season. It'll rise up, and hopefully these young kings and queens out here on this mic today gonna grab and reach back and grab that valuable information that's gonna cause this shit to go next level out the goddamn cosmos. Let's get into this. Now, this is gonna be on on Sarah, so it's coming and it's interconnected. You see what I'm saying? Interconnected. And very soon I'm gonna be having the legacy of the spoken word in African culture. People don't see the signs. See, they think even when you see Patah, and we talking about that microphone, you know what I'm saying? People don't understand that, this, what is, what was, what will be. Everything has already been here in one form or fashion. You see what I'm saying? You ain't no motherfucker just gonna invent no shit in just no blink of an eye. it's been a legacy laid down to get to each point when you're dealing with high technology. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no way it just started overnight. You understand? These ideas and these instruments that are with us today have been with us in one form or fashion. So, let me get down. And so here's the jump off for the day. You know what I'm saying? The Egyptian origins, and actually the ancient Egyptian origins of hip hop. And you see how, the young King Tutankhamun, 17, 18 years old. But not just him, but all of us. You see, it's a legacy with us. You know what I'm saying? We kings and queens, that's what the fuck we do. It's in our DNA. Sometimes we say, why this nigga doing? It's in his motherfucking DNA. So when that shit in your goddamn DNA ain't just like, goddamn it, I knew I was missing something. And so, goddamn, as soon as the young kings and queens got access to some goddamn money, they went and got them some goddamn gold. They was in Egypt, they was riding on goddamn gold chariots. Why you gonna think a motherfucker all of a sudden gonna be comfortable with motherfucking riding the bus, or why riding in the fucking Yugo and shit, and motherfucker break down on we not used to that. You know what I'm saying? We come out of legacies and shit, and not only the legacy is locked in our goddamn DNA. We don't know how to do nothing different. You know what I'm saying? The other way is the way that was, it was alien to our culture. Being out in here in these goddamn plantation fields with goddamn rags on, and that wasn't us. So as soon as we got a chance, as soon as the motherfucker put it on, motherfucker felt the whole goddamn DNA code unlocked right there. He said, goddamn it, I knew I was missing something. And so we got to understand from the spoken word and the written word. You understand what I'm saying? And the written word, especially a motherfucker on that, because when you trying to write that shit, nigga, back in the day, motherfucker trying to create goddamn intricate word play, and the motherfucker going deep in the mind, trying to conjure up in magnificent ways to say shit that ain't never been heard before. Nigga, that going deep off into the mind. You know what I'm saying? So, when you talking about, the great Tahuti, you see him right there on that motherfucking pad, writing that motherfucking rapture. You see what I'm saying? On there writing that damn rapture. That's the cosmic, the cosmic harmony. You understand? Because there's harmony in all things. It's harmony in the universe. It's melody in the universe. It's notes and tones in the universe. You see what I'm saying? And so this is how the universe was created. And so when Tahuti wrote that rapture, you understand what I'm saying? But it came from the mind. And then he handed that to Ptah. He handed that to Ptah. And Ptah, spit that science through the universe and called creation. You see what I'm saying? He calls creation. So you're going to see that the spoken word, you're going to see the written word. That's why even in Egypt, you see writing is everywhere. And see, a lot of people, it ain't no simplicity. This is the cosmic rapture. You see what I'm saying? There's carved all over. That's going to unlock the keys to the universe. And see, so above as below, so above. You see what I'm saying? And so when hip hop came into being, we had many elements and shit that you don't see today. Motherfuckers then gave up everything to the oppressor. You got the motherfucking Chinese and the Cro-Magnon and and all the other races and on the wheels of steel. You see what I'm saying? We the only motherfuckers that came in, grabbed, and created a goddamn instrument by taking his hand and putting it on that damn turntable. But it's many elements in that cause it unlocks something in us. You know what I'm saying? Making the music with our mouth. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker move the crowd with the beatbox. So we had the beatbox. We had the turntable. All elements that did not, scratching were more precisely the scratching. You know what I'm saying? The scratching, yeah, DJ, but they wasn't doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And then we talking about the graffiti. You know what I'm saying? The new age medunetta that you see. And I'm not talking about no bullshit. Y'all motherfuckers out there, just fucking people shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just scraping and putting any goddamn thing on. See, that's what I'm talking about. When you're trying to put the message and you putting up something that motherfuckers is proud to have on the wall. You know what I'm saying? And so we had all of the elements of ancient Egypt resurrect again. And they seen that shit, man. You got to understand that COINTELPRO and shit and them J. Edgar Hoover and all that shit. They say, you know, don't let no damn black messiah rise up. You know what I'm saying? And they seen not just one, but a whole goddamn music that was a platform, you know what I'm saying, to do something damn near far greater than any, you know, one individual could do. You understand what I'm saying? You talking about, you know, you talking about an institution that's producing many of these great legends, you know, that's spitting this fire. And so, you know what? They say, you know what? We can't have this. Cannot have this. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, as we see here, you know, and we got to deal with, and I always touch on the serpentine. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you're dealing with the serpentine, a lot of people have been taught the negative aspect of the serpent, but we're talking about eternity. We're talking about resurrection. We're talking about cosmic energy, you know what I'm saying, that transverse through the universe. So even on the pineal gland, you will see the serpent. You understand what I'm saying? And so as you see, Ptah creates the universe. You understand what I'm saying? Put it in motion. And is it ironic because you're dealing with the spiral? The spiral is spirit. You see what I'm saying? The spiral is spirit. That's the root. You understand what I'm saying? So everything in the universe, damn near 98% of what I know, you understand, that causes dynamic energy moves in the spiral. And that's very significant that our hair is coil. Okay, the antenna, if you break down the components of an antenna, is coil. You see what I'm saying? Even the goddamn engine is moving in the spiral. The gears and pulleys in that motherfucker is moving into the goddamn DVD, the goddamn CD. Everything is moving in the spiral. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna get nothing. You ain't gonna get no goddamn, even the goddamn, you turn that motherfucking lawnmower on, that motherfucker, everything. And so that's the science of the goddamn universe. You see what I'm saying? And so as you see Ptah, you know, and when he created the universe, he spent that motherfucker, put that cut on it. And that motherfucker been spinning ever since in a divine, you know, in divine spirituality. You understand? Divine motion has not stopped. And so how ironic that, you know, even when you look at the symbol, and a lot of family that's into the, you know, the what we call the Medunata, which I'm going to show, when you look at the symbol for Ra, which is the circle with the dot in the middle, and you look at the goddamn record with the dot in the middle and how that motherfucker sit on that damn turntable and it spin. You see what I'm saying? And it spin no less, you know, the same way that when Ptah put his hands on that and spun it. You understand? And put it in motion. You understand? It been spinning ever since. So there is elements, and we're gonna go deeper. And you know, as we look here, now when you look at the turntable, you see what I'm saying? And you look at the symbol for Ra, it's exactly the same. You see what I'm saying? So there, listen, everything is built off of what preceded it. You understand what I'm saying? Any and everything already been in motion, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't manifested shit, you done re-manifested it. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at the serpent, you know, encompassing the sun, with reality, the sun is in the middle, and what's in the circle is the cosmos. You see what I'm saying? And you look at the arm of the record player. It looked no different. You understand what I'm saying? Than Ra and the encompassing serpent, you understand, in the Egyptian Medunata. Okay? And so when you look at that symbol and you see everything else, if you look at the atom, you see the atom is based on the symbol of Ra. Okay, matter of fact, let me see. Well, I got that one right there. That's the symbol for Ra. Okay, and you look at the symbol of the atom. You know what I'm saying? With the nucleus and the electron. It was derived from the symbol of Ra that came up out of ancient Egypt. We should know this. You understand what I'm saying? You can look right at it, but a lot of people didn't know and can't see it because, you know, they got shit that's blocking them, you know, that energy from flowing. They got them blocks and they got to clear them goddamn what they call chakra. You got to have a free flowing system. And a lot of us, you know, we block them. If it ain't the diet, it's the motherfucking shit that we watch. It's the shit that we listen to. It's the shit that we have not tried to unlock. It's dormant in us. And even when you look at the solar system, when you look at in which that's where they got the symbol for the solar system, they just added the planets inside of the symbol of Ra. And so again, you're looking at the atom. You understand what I'm saying? You're looking at a three-dimensional atom. You're looking at a two-dimensional atom. All coming. And so that's science. So when I show you that and show you, I don't want you to think because I show you this, oh, said he reaching. No, I'm not reaching. The motherfuckers figured out the symbol, the sequence of energy. You understand what I'm saying? And even in our, you know, that's why they tell us we can't have our hair. They hate our hair because they know that's the antenna that connects us to the universe. You understand what I'm saying? That's the antenna that connects, and it's coil and it's spiral. You understand what I'm saying? Because when that energy come down, you know, it's a filter. You understand? It's a filter, you know, before it hit that, because if you ain't got no hair, you still, if you're black, you still got the melanin, but you don't want that raw goddamn UV. You know what I'm saying? That's why they'll put that goddamn, they'll wrap something on that goddamn head over there. You understand what I'm saying? Because that motherfucker get hot. You know what I'm saying? So their hair is like a filter and an antenna. It's a filter, it's an antenna. You understand what I'm saying? The filter there. So when it come out, you know, when it come out on the other side, is that is filtered energy, pure filtered energy. And then it secretes down into the brain and it is processed and it becomes what we call melanin. You see what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all today. You know, and you can take it or leave it, nigga. You can take what you got and roll with it. I'm all right with that. If that's the choice, hey, roll with it. But I'm trying to wake you up today. And so even when you look at the speaker, it's no different. And how does sound, what is sound measured in? It's measured in waves. And so once you know that you got spirals in your hair, you got, you know, you can leave the woolly coil spirals, but even when you try to brush that shit down, it's still brush down spirals is called waves. And that's energy is measured in waves and not a goddamn, it's not something that we making up. We right and fucking exact in what we saying. You see what I'm saying? So you see right there, antenna, Ra, both of those are symbol. That one is a more wider, you know, symbol, and this is the one. Now, a lot of people don't understand that even Dre, when he created that beats, that's Ra. He just put that, you know, he put that little cut right there and to put beats, but that's actually the symbol for Ra. You see what I'm saying? So you see they still feeding off of our energy, okay? I'm proving to you that hip-hop is still an element that originated from up out of the great sciences of ancient Egypt. Let me come on down. We're talking about the graffiti. You understand, which is the modern day Medunetta. Let me, I hate when they had them lines in there. Let me get that up out of there. Let me get that up out of there. Oh, no, wrong way. Wrong way. Let me get this up out of there. I don't want to see no lines. I don't want to see no lines. Get that up out of there. We're going to rock down tonight. I think I did. Did I do it? I guess I did. All right. Okay, you see, you know what I'm saying? You seeing the graffiti, you know what I'm saying? Which is an element of Medunetta. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, you know, as I don't know if I put it in there, just like when you go down to New York. This was the first mass media platform that you ever seen in your life. When you go down to New York and they got all the, you know, they got all the TVs up there and the lights and they got all the messages and shit, you know, all type of messages and promos and, you know, them commercials all over. this, that, and the third. Egypt, when you seen it pristine and you walk through Egypt and you see all the writings and the gods and the images that was cut. This is the first time. So there's nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. And anybody who would have went to Egypt would have been more awestruck than going to any great city that you see, goddamn it, today. You see? And so let me get that. That was something I had chose. Let me see. And so again, you see right here, the great graffiti, and not just the drawings, but also the wording. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at most of what the graffiti ain't nothing but the what they call the hieratic script. When you look at graffiti in Madrid, when they be putting all that sweet look, that's nothing but the hieratic script. You know what I'm saying? Like a cursive form, and then you had the cursive hieroglyph, which was the symbolism, not the letters. You know what I'm saying? Not the not the phonetic script, but the actual symbols was also in cursive. And so when you look at the graffiti, all you looking at is the phonetic, the hieroglyph, hieratic, and the medunata cursive. You understand what I'm saying? Which I could get it. Just look it up. You know what I'm saying? Just look it up. I'm not gonna get into it right now, but I should. And so you see, now this nigga done went astray. But I put him on there because he brought out, but I can't say that nigga done locked in at all. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker done went crazy. And now they talking about the nigga. So this was in there before the madness thing came out. So matter of fact, nigga, I'm gonna take the motherfucker off of there. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking the nigga was unlocking. That nigga ain't unlocking. That nigga locked. He done locked his motherfucking mind, spirit, and soul. Nigga, you ain't coming back. You ain't coming back. Many of the other niggas, and so they use our energy. You know what I'm saying? They use our energy. You see right here, they use our energy because they know that was the source of it. That's what give you the credit. But they ain't spitting shit. A lot of these niggas that left the original spiritual program of the cosmos, and they spitting all this goddamn garbage to these babies. You know what I'm saying? Many of these niggas still talking about selling goddamn dope, and these motherfuckers worth goddamn billions of dollars and shit, hundreds of millions of dollars, and they still rapping about selling goddamn dope. You know that nigga's an agent. You know what I'm saying? Don't rap about selling dope. Rap about how you keep making them goddamn millions. That's what you need to be spitting to them babies. And so them niggas not rapping that because it's an agenda for them niggas to take the divine instruments of our people and use it against us. You understand what I'm saying? All the money that these niggas got, and they can't come together and start their own industry. It's a goddamn shame in all goddamn aspect, because them niggas has been, goddamn it, in every contract, goddamn it, they didn't put something in there where them niggas can't step away. And even if they won't, and I don't understand, out of all of them, ain't nobody gonna step away. You know what I'm saying? What kind of shit is that? So it's the love of that goddamn beast. You spit 10% conscious info, and then the rest of the 90% you's a goddamn coon. You know what I'm saying? So, but the elements, they knew even then that what could he do? He put the goddamn Heru on his chest. When it got the king touch and put it on there, because they know that's validity. And so for the family out there, we remember back in the day when we had the clan. We had the clan, we had the New Testament, Exodus. And X-Clan was the first that came out spitting, the Egyptian, gods and information like that. And when I heard it, I said, because, before that, yeah, it was some conscious rappers out there, and that's all right. They were spitting some information, but even where I was at that point, I'm like, damn, where's the Kemetic? You know what I'm saying? I understand, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, and that's all right. But I knew that there was going to be a cutoff on that. You know what I'm saying? I know it was only so far you could go with that. You know what I'm saying? And so it went some ways, and then came the clan. You know what I'm saying? And when they start waking you up to the greatness of Egypt, for me, a lot of motherfuckers sit out there and say what they want. You know what I'm saying? Egypt, nigga. I don't give a fuck about, we talk about all Egypt. You understand what I'm saying? Egypt. You could drop somebody in Egypt. They don't need a motherfucker to say nothing. Everywhere else you go, I don't, you can go anywhere on the planet, goddamn it. When you go to Egypt, nigga, if something, you gonna gain a certain awareness just being there. Motherfucker ain't gonna have to say nothing to you. It's so overpowering and so, it opened up so many chambers, and especially someone that's looking. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Can't nothing do, can do that for you like Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been to Ethiopia, and that's more spiritual inward, and they got great, they got great accomplishments too that must be accredited for. But when you go to goddamn Egypt, even motherfuckers from way back, there's no one nation in the world that possesses so many monuments and wonders of the world that would shock the mind. Okay, no one single nation. So when you talking about waking, the family up, Egypt is the first place you could go, man, to just, that makes them want to continue to do research on a major level. Make them say, God damn it, I want to leave here and go see Egypt. Now, I love Africa, and all of Africa do that for me. But when you got that one shot, because goddamn it, we can't keep teaching forever. You understand? We gonna teach forever, but we can't keep teaching. We got to manifest, and that's where we get stuck at. We don't manifest. We get stuck in the belly of the beast and continue to think that it's appropriate for the gods and goddesses to exist within the belly of the beast. That's the first consciousness that got to come to your mind. If that consciousness don't come to your mind that you got to leave the belly of the beast, something is wrong with you. You scared, nigga. You got a love of the beast, and that go for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They go for everybody. You got to want to leave the belly of the beast. If you're comfortable and you're a God, and you keep talking about ancient Egypt, and this is what you did, and you still comfortable working under this goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, and you have no goddamn energy to leave, nigga, it ain't real to you. See, that's where the book nigga. See, we got all type of niggas. We got book niggas. We got coon niggas. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got Krakatosis, nigga writers. We got coon the real. You see, you know what I'm saying? We got Jumonia. You understand? Not pneumonia, but Jumonia. You got all type of niggas out here, got all type of ailments. You know what I'm saying? And so we got motherfuckers that love being up under the belt in the belly of the beast. And so when we start talking about what can we do, and recognizing everything for what it is and what it was created to be in the universe, and quit trying to create a false narrative about what things are, what their cosmic definition is. Accept things for what they are. And when you accept things for what they are and make solutions based on that and make decisions based on that, you're going to get a lot further than where you at today. And so we see the brothers, bringing that, rocking the arcs and shit. And the thing about it, back then, you know what I'm saying, that shit, everybody was wearing the African medallion. Even the mamas and daddies, even the grandmamas and everybody, they put that Africa on their chest. And so at no time did I ever see, the consciousness was so, across the board. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no damn YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Wasn't no damn internet. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker had a couple shows on BET had a show, and then you had the old, whole ass MTV. You know what I'm saying? They had something on Yo MTV Raps and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was all we had. Couple of hours and shit. You had a lot of DJ. Motherfucker had to go to and get them underground DJs. And if you ain't had one in your on air, shit, you had to go and get them underground mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And I was coming from the D and shit. When I go to, NY to see Dr. B and Dr. Clark, I'm going on the streets trying to get me some of them underground DJ tapes. See, a lot of them was tapes. But they had CDs at the time and shit. So nigga was trying to get that underground information, underground songs that a motherfucker couldn't hear way back where it was from. And that shit was still traveling. You know what I'm saying? It was still traveling. So you see these are the medallions that, and so this is, I'm telling you, it woke motherfuckers. You even had thug niggas wearing the damn medallion. Yeah, everybody out there. It was like, at no one time have I seen consciousness go across the age spectrum like that. You know what I'm saying? My mom and daddy, my grandmama had the damn, had African medallion. I said, damn, granny, where the hell you get that African? And had the tight one too, that thick leather one. You know what I'm saying? And shit, my shit wasn't that good. She said, boy, don't you get my medallion. You know what I'm saying? She had a little medallion and shit. And so this is, we talking about, now we're going to look at some very, we talk about the turntables and symbol for Ra, sacred poems, uplifting the soul, the drums, the elixir to the African soul. And we got to understand how powerful that drum is. You see what I'm saying? We got to talk about how powerful, because we got Tahuti, who is transcribing, you know what I'm saying? That cosmic and divine rapture. You understand? Coming from the mind, though. Coming from the divine mind and inscribing it on the scroll, or inscribing it in the side of a temple. You understand what I'm saying? You got Ptah that took that information and spoke it into existence, causing the world to come into being. You see what I'm saying? But then you got that drum. See, that drum is the elixir to the African soul. Because a goddamn drum by itself can make African people go to war. If it's the right, you know what I'm saying? It opens up all kind of chamber. You know what I'm saying? You hear that drum, you know what I'm saying? That beat, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can, like me, I could just listen to goddamn instrumental and goddamn it meditate, you know what I'm saying? Right, put on in, write my own script, you know what I'm saying? Just, right before I was doing this, I put some beats on and shit, and putting my slides together. You see what I'm saying? So it's an elixir to the soul. And then to have that Tahuti Ptah element come in, and whatever come behind, see that drum open you up, and whatever come behind that, it's like, it's dangerous. I'm not going to say, it's dangerous what can come behind that. Because once them chambers come open, some of these cats ain't just no average cat. You know what I'm saying? They know how, you know what I'm saying? They know how to create music that for many can drive a motherfucker, to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so they done master that shit. And so whatever information come behind that drum, it could be very, very dangerous, okay? And so let me get back down there. And so we talk about the hieroglyphics, and we're going to deal with the Kemetic yoga and breakdancing, but for more, the breakdance. You know what I'm saying? Because what they call in Kemetic yoga today come out of the breakdance. You know what I'm saying? We just got to deal with that fact. You know what I'm saying? Even though they ain't got, see, they not putting the motion, they stretching and shit and doing this, that, and the third. But when you see, even in that break dancing, which I'm going to show y'all, you know what I'm saying? Damn, man, it's already 40 minutes. God damn, I got time. I might have to make a part 2 and come back tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, and complete this. Because I got a lot of shit I want to show, and I already see it's already getting that time. And so, when you see that break dance and you see that serpentine, you seeing that spiral. Because every goddamn move that you talking about is serpentine. Whether motherfucker moving their arms and shit, that's serpentine. Then when you spin it, I don't give a fuck it's the windmill. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker make their body do, the waterway, whatever is serpentine. Okay, and we got to deal with that. And that's one of the most powerful zoo types of our ancestors, the gold jewelry. The gold jewelry, African kings and queens, the pyramids of Giza, the first backdrop on the downtown. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see cats, a lot of cats, when they take their picture and shit for their album cover, they always got downtown behind them and shit, an element, because that signifies nigga greatness. You know what I'm saying? And so we talking about hip hop and even the hip hop and the return to the locks. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't give hip hop credit that you had locks down in the islands, but when you talking about where locks is today, the Nubian lock, hip hop brought that element back in on the massive level. You understand what I'm saying? And connected it to the culture, not just to. A lot of motherfuckers twisting their goddamn hair today, and they ain't connected to nothing. See, it's been stripped of all the cultural, spiritual element. Now, when we talk about the serpentine, you see right there, on the pineal of the Pharaoh, you see it's coming down from the heavens, though. You understand what I'm saying? You see it's coming down from the heavens, and it sits on the seat of the soul, which is the pineal gland. And so you're going to see many of the elements you see right there, which is eternity. You're going to see that's the basis of, as you see, the sun is emitting energy. Solar energy displayed as serpentine waves in energy. So when you see right here, you see it's the same element that come down and sit on the seat of the soul, which is the pineal gland. And so when we talk about the spoken word, a lot of people don't even sit there and look at that and bring the conscious connection of where you at today. You can see right there, Louis Armstrong sitting right there on the mic. He on the mic. And when you understand that jab pillar, you understand what I'm saying, is a generator. You understand what a core, it's a coil. You understand what I'm saying? With that energy move through there. You understand what I'm saying? You can see the cord, the cord connecting it. So you see right there the element for, this is the cosmic microphone. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to understand all technology comes from nature. If you look at all these goddamn airplanes and submarines and shit, that, you know what I'm saying, the Raptor. You understand what I'm saying? Even the motherfucking, the new F-35 and all of that shit. They look at the hummingbird. How that motherfucker just sit there, see? And that motherfucker just sit there. And that motherfucker, they looked at the hummingbird. You also look at the dragonfly. You see what I'm saying? They looked at the dragonfly, which is another, so they eat the hawk. And the falcon. They look at them birds. That's why they call them birds of prey. You understand what I'm saying? So everything in goddamn nature, science was taken from something that was saw in nature. So when you see that coil right there, you understand that's the same. And so that's an antenna right there. That's an antenna. And so you got to see our hair is moving is also a coil. It's a cosmic antenna that connects us to the universe. Just like you see goddamn bugs and shit. They got damn antennas on it, and you will see them motherfuckers moving and shit because they connected to the universe. And that's why many animals and shit, even during times of great disasters, tsunamis and shit, a lot of people see the animals going up the goddamn mountain and they wondering what the fuck going on in the damn animals and shit done already figured that shit out because they already connected. They can smell it in the wind. They can feel it in the wind that it's on the way. But niggas, they so disconnected and shit, they can't see the motherfucker till they up under the water. You see what I'm saying? And so you see right now, see Patai's on air. He's on the air. You see what I'm saying? And so that when you see the element of Ra and all that we see. And so we, the element even right there, when you see the coil, and we're going to speak on this greater on when I deal with electric and solar power, the origin. And I know it for a fact. You know what I'm saying? I know it for a fact, especially when we digging down in them days, when you go in the Valley of the Kings. You understand what I'm saying? You digging deep down into the core of them damn mountains. You know what I'm saying? You can't go down there with no damn fire. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna go down there with no fire and shit because even if you go down there today, they got lights every fucking where so you can see everything is on the wall. And so that show you what type of lighting system had to be in there to put it up there in the first place, to be perfect like that. And to go down 2 and 3 levels into, you're talking about damn near a mile. You done dug down into the core of a mountain. You understand what I'm saying? And so the only way you could have even got, and to have had writing all the way down, couldn't have been with no goddamn torches. You had to have lighting down there to be able to do that. Now, when you're dealing with a temple, you can wait to put the roof on it. You know what I'm saying? I can understand an element like that where you have to wait to put the damn roof. But when you talking about going down, and even in many of them damn, like the pyramid text, see, which was up under the damn pyramid. You know what I'm saying? So you had to have a lighting system to be able to go down there and put them type of hieroglyphs on the wall, and then the pyramid text was a lot smaller than, and so they had it looked like, man, listen, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds, hundreds of thousands of glyphs, and they were small glyphs. You're not going to put them kind of glyphs and you down in the cavern of the earth. You down in the cavern of the earth, and you got rooms and rooms full of small glyphs like that, and they from the top to the bottom. You have to have a lighting system. If you would, that's just like if you go inside of one of them tombs with a torch, put that shit up there and see what you see. You only gonna see a small amount. You would have to be down there with damn near 2,000, and that smoke inside of that goddamn cavern gonna leave, soot all over. So when you go into the temples today, when them Arabs went in there, and I'm even going off into I might have to do a part 2 to this. I'm gonna come right back to them tomorrow and do a part 2 to this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving you the basis of how I know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? They done found a lot of shit because when Napoleon went over there, after he come back, I think it was a year later or 2 years later, the motherfucker vote came up with the damn battery. We not dumb. We not dumb. Them motherfuckers went over there and saw a lot of shit. And it's no way, if you see a goddamn chariot and it got wheels, and then you look and you see many of the coils and the element, the jet pillar, and you see the bulbs, and even though there's a metaphysical, you understand there's also is more than one understanding. That's why you can never say what it is. If the priest can take that one symbol and goddamn it, it'll be 10, 20 different teachings for that one symbol. So yeah, you see one and you think you see what, but it's always some. So you got a metaphysical teaching, and then you got even more scientific, what we call science today, where they manifested it. You see what I'm saying? Into what you see today. Okay? And so right there, you see again the spiral that sits right there, and that show you that Ra, this is the seed, the pineal is the seed of Ra, that we are the children of the sun. You know what I'm saying? And, the manifestation of the energy coming down in the serpentine, when you see the sun right here, bringing, the energy down in the serpentine fashion. Let me get it right there. You see in the serpentine fashion, and then it come and sit right there on the crown. You know what I'm saying? And right there manifest. And so that's the generator right there. That's the transmitter and receiver of the African into the cosmos. You see? Let me keep it going. I got a few. And so again, even when you look there, you see that when they first bring them records out, even that tape, they got that melanin. Listen here, they done made synthetic, all kind of synthetic shit. You see what I'm saying? But it's moving in the manifestation of the universe. You see what I'm saying? And so we already was doing a lot of what, is considered to be, a creation of the Cro-Magnon. And so let me get down here. And we'll talk about Ra-Kim. You know what I'm saying? Ra and Kim, manifestation. Ra meaning the sun and Kim meaning blackness, the black God. You see what I'm saying? The black God, And so you see right there when they started bringing, that spin, that energy that shocked the world, it was like it. Not only did the mummies come up out the tomb, but that energy, the arts and sciences also come up out the tomb. You understand? Manifesting it, and ain't no telling where it would have went if our people would have stayed on that path. You know what I'm saying? And staying on that. But every music, do you understand? Because I don't just listen to hip hop. I listen to all classic African music. You understand? Whether it's drumming, whether it's jazz, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's soul, whether it's R&B, and all of it. If it's that classic, woo, it'll take you somewhere. It'll open up something in you. You know what I'm saying? And so they didn't stole from us our very energy, man. They didn't stole the very energy of African people. You know what I'm saying? And have raped it and put this vile goddamn energy on top of it. And it's still powerful, but it's doing the various, they then, reverse the polarities on our instrument of power. And now it's being used against us. And we got to realize what the fuck is going on. So it's about seasoning back shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no time to be friends with no goddamn body. Take back your shit, nigga. I'm sick of this shit. The motherfucker take a pair of shoes from you. Motherfucker, you know what? I'm going to come right back tomorrow. Let me come right back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? On this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come back right, tomorrow. I am. And I'm going to just come down to part 2. I'm going to come down to part 2 of it because, the lecture that's coming up right behind this is just as powerful, and I'm going to come into that, and then I'm going to come back and do both of them tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come back and do both, a part 2 to both of them tomorrow, because it's laying like that. You know what I'm saying? It's laying like that. But, it's time to realize that we're on the battlefield. Shit that I done talked about, and I say it and say it again. I already told y'all the shit that's happening was gonna happen. Wait a minute. Let me go get it. Hold up. Where is that? I had to bring it up last time. Do I got it? Right here. See this one right here. Let me put it up there for y'all. Right there, Obama and the Second American Revolution. You understand what I'm saying? It's blue, so it's hard to see. You understand what I'm saying? Obama and the Second American Revolution. See, when they put him in, that was an excuse to put Trump in. You see what I'm saying? That was an excuse because they said, oh, shit, y'all done put this motherfucking nigga in here. Y'all, he ain't a real nigga, but goddamn it, that's too much nigga for us. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? We got to get old Trump in there to get that shit right. I already told y'all that this time was coming. I told y'all that the South is still, they still ready and been willing to get right back on the battlefield with the North. They always been at war, even though, it's been somewhat of a what you call a truce. You understand what I'm saying? They see they see this as a right time, because if they don't do it now, and you got to realize, you got to look at where they at and where you at. You got to look that they understand that their time is not forever. Do you understand me? They got a window to try to do what they will not be able to do. Okay? They will not be able to do it. You understand what I'm saying? But where are we at in this? I'm not going to go on and on because I didn't say, where are we at in this? You're going to lay in the belly of this beast and let these two motherfuckers, and where do you think you going to end up? Where the fuck do you think you going to end up, nigga? Where? Where at? So Marcus Garvey was right. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X, the Earl, right. You understand what I'm saying? Khalid Muhammad was right. Dr. Ben was right. Dr. John Henry Clark was right. Chancellor Williams was right. Francis Cress Welsing was right. They was right. You know what I'm saying? And so we done laid in here too long, because what we will not We don't see the elephant in the room. We don't see the elephant. We don't want to deal with the elephant in the room. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what you do, no matter what the education and all of that, you know, you get it while you can get it. But even that, education don't mean shit because this shit is over with. What are you educating for? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got an economic blueprint or an economic engine to provide, you know, jobs to those being educated, what the fuck is the education for? You see what I'm saying? So it's time to get back to nationalism. It start right there in your home. Get you some goddamn guns, get you some food, get you some water, and get you a goddamn blueprint to wherever the fuck you going and motherfucker try some practice runs. You understand what I'm saying? To make sure that you can get there. And if push come to shove, listen to me. Share this. If push come to shove, then you lock arms. You lock arms, God damn it. You lock arms. You lock arms. Wherever you see your brother and sister, and they with you, and they know what it is, you lock arms. God damn it, and stomp it. Stomp everything down into the ground. You understand what I'm saying? That's all you can do. Or you gonna die. Whatever it's choose to live. Choose to be the victor. You know what I'm saying? Choose to be the motherfucking victor. See, motherfuckers talking that shit, you can win. And they know it. If you couldn't win, they wouldn't continue to put all these operations on you. If you was just locked into defeat like that, they wouldn't day in and day out. They got some type of to lock you out because they scared of you because they know the possibilities of our people if they get in any kind of position where they can show their true worth. They know what we gonna do. So don't listen to these old crumb niggas who locked in the mentality of a little crumb nigga, let you in, defeat you. You have the ability to be the victor. Choose to be the victor. This is your brother, General Rasul said. He's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power. Get your ass on over there to Rasul Seti so y'all can, then I can drop this damn solar power, electric power on you. Okay? So you can get that, so you can teach this to your baby. All right? And clean that motherfucking thing. If you got it, clean it out. Motherfucker, make sure that motherfucking ready and nigga lock and load, nigga, and stay prepared, nigga. Keep that motherfucker at your bed at all times. So if you motherfucker hear a motherfucking roach move, what the fuck was that? Got that motherfucker right there. If a roach breathe, nigga, you can jump right up on nigga. Sleep with your Timbs on, nigga. Sleep with them motherfuckers on. Don't get up and the motherfucker coming through the door. You know what I'm saying? Sleep with your Timbs on, nigga. Sleep with them motherfuckers on, strapped up. Keep them motherfuckers right there. So you have to jump in them motherfuckers, nigga, and grab that mother, keep it right there. You understand what I'm saying? This is the general, y'all. I'll get with y'all real soon. Black Pop.